everybody. I'm just getting ready for work right now. So I had my boyfriend watch What the Health last night, and it kind of really inspired us both. Now I understand that that particular documentary I understand that documentary has gotten a lot of flack, and it's, you know, so many things have been misproven on it, as far as, like, you know, the fact that humans aren't supposed to eat meat, well, and like just eating a strictly plant-based diet, yada yada yada. But I will say this, I work in the pharmaceutical industry, and I have seen firsthand how a lot of those practices go into play that have been in that documentary. And it kind of just really inspires me to, you know, just change up my diet. So that's basically what this is going to be about. Changes have to be made, and I apologize for my appearance. I'm just waking up and I have my head wrap still on. I wanted to do an experiment. So this is day one. It is Monday, July 31st, and it is 6:48 a.m. I'm pretty lazy, and I like to do just everything from my desk. So, for an example, I have my flat iron and everything here. I have my blow dryer here. I have everything at my desk because I like to do everything at my desk. Some apples. Whoop. Honey, do you want some apples? Okay, so I'll give you about half of these, because these are just going to be my little snack. Because I think the key to sticking to this is never being hungry, because I am always hungry. So I'm just trying to place the snacks that I usually have. Those snacks being like jerky or chips, cookies, brownies, whatever, with apples and other fruits and maybe vegetables. I don't know. I don't like to eat them. Alright. Half of them in this bag. We definitely need new containers. So I think this ought to be enough. Yeah. And this one is for you. There we go. They look about the same, right? Alright. So for my meals today, I mean, you just saw me like slice up some apples, so I'm gonna have that with peanut butter. And I made, as a after breakfast snack, a almond butter sandwich, and this is on flaxseed bread. I want to say flaxseed bread. And then for lunch, I have a salad. It was just something that was quick and easy to make. I got some, what is it called? Radish. I got some radishes in there, some broccoli, carrots. And then for dressing, I was gonna bring just some of this, but I can't find a little container. So I have like this simply dressed lemon vinaigrette to go with it. Okay, apple. And then for breakfast, oh, that's got bananas in it. That's nasty. I have some overnight oats that I made yesterday, and it has lots of chia seed, flax seed, and then I have some granola to go on top of it. So hopefully, ideally, all of this should keep me very full throughout the day. So let's see how this goes, because I usually get very irritable if I do not get my snacks. Like if I'm craving something sweet or salty, I usually go downstairs to the cafe that we have at work and just go grab like some chips or something. So it is 6:12 right now. I am finally home from work and I am starving. I am definitely starving. Now I'm not starving because I didn't have enough to eat. I mean, you obviously saw what I brought to work that morning. And by that morning, I mean this morning. Yeah. So I am planning on making a vegan chili. So no meat, just beans, and more beans. And some other knickknacks and paddywhacks and diddly-doos and doodads and all that. I know probably the #1 problem that I know people have is that Miss Baby, can you shut up? I don't know if you can hear her, but the cat won't stop meowing. Now I'm doing this with just canned food. Why? Because it's cheap. Duh. So I'm just gonna put that on medium heat or so. I feel like I should get some onions, but honestly, I hate onions. Onions are disgusting. That works out because apparently I don't have any onions. So I'm just gonna open up my tomatoes. And these are diced tomatoes. Oh, yeah. Whoop. Oh, and I forgot, I'm also gonna put some green lentils in there, but I'm not gonna cook it in with the chili. I'm gonna cook these separately and then add it to the chili. And I'm not really going off of a recipe. So that's drained, not all the way. So if you look, there's still some liquid in there. Reason being is because the color. This adds to the color that we need. I know one of the main concerns with eating a more vegetable-friendly diet is its cost. And so a lot of people associate healthy eating with expensive. And I kind of agree to an extent. Reason why I don't agree wholeheartedly is because, for an example, with all this stuff, cans like this is like 89 cents. So it's 89 cents for just a can of beans. So I got 2 cans of beans there. Plus I have my crushed tomatoes and tomato sauce. Plus these lentils were like $2. And I think with all of this makes at least 2 to 4 servings, just depending on how hungry you are. The reason why I'm making chili is, one, is like I already have these items in my pantry as it is. And 2, while eating today, I felt like something was missing. I'm so used to having something like really rich and heavy, and I just don't get that from the lunch I had, considering that the lunch I had, now, the lunch I had, I just had salad and then apple slices with peanut butter, which it got the job done, but I would have liked to have more, something like heavier, so to speak. And then I have my dark red kidney beans, which I believe these are really good for, I want to say they're good for your heart. And my poor heart, I know it's been working overtime because I just don't eat right. A little watery right now, but of course it's going to thicken up. And then, don't worry, I will be adding spices. So now I have my lentils cooking and I have my chili cooking. I just seasoned it. I put a couple of bay leaves in there, so I'm just gonna let it simmer. And not, well, yeah, I'm gonna let it simmer probably for about like 30 minutes because I know that's roughly how long it will take for my lentils to be done. So here's the chili here. Looks really good. And I'm doing like a Mexican style chili, so I do have some tortilla strips and I'm gonna put some jalapenos on there, not in this mixture per se, but I will be putting it, you know, on for decoration. And then over here, I have my lentils cooking up. I see they plumping up good. I put in a lot because if you look, this chili is it's pretty watery right now. But I did want it to be more thick. If anything, I do have some tomato sauce right here that I can add to it if it becomes too thick. So I'm just mixing up my lentils. And overall, this recipe is really, really quick. So if you want to know what I seasoned it with, I seasoned it with a little salt, a little pepper, like I said, 2 bay leaves, ground mustard seed. I put a little bit of ground cloves in there. Not a lot. I'm sorry. I did put a little bit of ground cloves in there. Not a lot, because I didn't want it to be too much. Since I didn't have any onions, I did put onion flakes in there, or dried onion flakes, and then some red pepper, both ground red pepper and then like the red pepper, you know, like the red pepper you put on your pizza when you get your pizza, so I put some of that in there. So I'm just gonna let it cook uncovered. I don't want it to be covered, so I'm just gonna cook it uncovered for about 30 minutes or so, or at least until the lentils are done. And then when the lentils are finished, I will add it to my chili and let it cook, maybe simmer for about another 3 to 5 minutes, just so the lentils can absorb the flavor and the seasonings of the other chili. Now, 7:03, I am finally finished. Had to make some adjustments because after the lentils were done cooking, turns out I put way too many. So it made the chili very, very thick, which is not the consistency I wanted. But I decided to go all in with a Mexican style chili, so I added corn and it looks delicious. See, it looks like normal chili, right? But of course it's got a little bit of corn in there. I didn't use a whole can, sorry. More like a quarter of a can. And then I have lots of black beans, some dark red kidney beans in there. See right there is the bay leaf. One, but there's 2 in there. Also did season it with a lot more seasonings. What else did I season it with? Oh, I did put some brown sugar in there as well, just for a little dimension, because it didn't really taste like there was much of a dimension. Like, it was still good, but it tasted like it was missing something. I am waiting for my boyfriend to get out the shower, and then I will serve him some chili. I'm very excited for it because it smells, guys, you have no idea how good that smells right now. Try it. Let me know if it's good. I made it off the top of the dome. That's right, Momo.
It's good.
You like it? Is it like flavorful and hearty?
Spicy.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is.
It's smoky too.
Well, good. And you don't miss the meat?
Not yet.
Or the cheese? Well, I know not yet. So I'm in my office. I have my chili right here, my vegan chili right here. I have not had a chance to try it. My boyfriend tried it, obviously. And he did enjoy it. He said it was pretty good. I haven't tried it yet, besides just like, you know, occasionally tasting it as I was cooking. So I figured, why not try it on camera? So here we go. Get a little bit of jalapeno and some tortilla bites in there. It's really hot. It's spicy. Ooh, that's very spicy, but that's actually really good. And honestly, I don't even miss the meat, to be honest. It's very good. One thing I do miss though is sour cream. I usually do have sour cream in my chili, but I think it's definitely a healthier alternative. This is really good compared to regular chili. Also, I would definitely make this again, and the amount that I made just with like those cans, and I used 2 cans of black beans, 1 can of dark red kidney beans, 1 can of diced tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, and then 1 can of tomato sauce with about a 1/4 cup of lentils and 1/2 can of corn. And all of that together is less than $10 for ingredients. Honestly, I believe that's less than $5 for ingredients. My thoughts of the day. This was just day 1 of 14, so I'm very proud of myself for being able to go a whole entire day not having any dairy or meat or pretty much any animal products, and I was eating healthy food and I still felt full. Oh my god. My sister is calling me right now. I'll talk to her in a minute. Zoe, I'll talk to you in a minute. I'm very proud of myself for doing that. I did, when I come home, I'm usually very hungry and I want to grab the first thing that's in the fridge. And we have fried chicken in our fridge right now and I want to eat it so bad. But I can't. I'm not going to feel anything right off the bat. I'm not going to be like, oh my god, I feel so healthy. No, I feel about normal. The only thing I did notice was that I felt a little bit more energized after lunch. And I didn't feel like I needed to take a nap. So that's good. But day 1 wasn't that bad, and I can only anticipate that it's going to get a lot worse as the week goes on because my cravings are very strong. I'm excited. I really am. I am excited, and I think trying to eat a vegan-friendly diet is something that it's challenging because you have to be open-minded and you have to be creative in terms of, okay, well, how can I take this one thing that I've been eating forever that has animal products in it and then make it something plant-based but have it still taste as delicious as the animal-based one, as the animal products one. So that's, for those of you that are 100% full-time vegans, I applaud that effort. Now I'm just on day 1 and I can't say I'm gonna eat like this forever. This is just an experiment. I want to see how I would be able to take eating a vegan diet after 2 weeks, and then afterwards, if I'm feeling good and if it gets easier as the day goes on, maybe I'll add a 3rd week. I don't know. You'll have to tune in to find out for that. So for this series, I'm going to be doing daily vlogs. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog right here because I do have to edit this, get it posted, and then I do have to also post on my gaming channel. So I have a lot of editing to do right now. Ideally, I would like for you to see like my nighttime routine, but I don't. Honestly, it's like I sit here until work is done or I get too tired and then I just go to bed. That's it, and I don't think that's gonna be very interesting for you guys. We'll do interesting stuff on the weekends, but unfortunately with working a full-time job, I don't get home until almost 6 o'clock. And that's not gonna be, I can't do like fun things and still get work done, so. All right, well that is it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll hit that subscribe button down below and follow me on this journey. I'm very eager and I will be updating daily on this channel. Also, I would recommend that you follow me on my social media, which I will link down below because I'm going to be posting about that too. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.